Eastern PA with a 30 meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for February 21st, 2018. For your Wednesday, we're going to have day 2 of this impressive warmth, probably even more so than what we saw yesterday, because we will have fog to start off for this morning, but I think that's going to erode quicker than we saw yesterday in many places, and that's going to allow these temperatures to really get up higher than they were yesterday, even more so. And there was some areas that did burn off quicker, but you're also starting off a little bit milder this morning before the compared to yesterday's morning start as far as temperatures are concerned. So you're starting off a little bit warmer, and you're going to be eroding the fog a little bit quicker in some of those places that hung onto the fog a little bit too long yesterday. And we did have a break in the afternoon, and it was kind of a toss-up whether or not we were going to see the fog hold on longer like the NAM showed, or if we were going to get up well into the 60s and the 70s, and the fog did burn off a little bit faster. So we're going to go with that idea today, probably even quicker, though, than we saw yesterday. We do have a cold front off to the west here that's going to be moving eastwards, so you are going to see an increase in clouds later this afternoon, this evening. Now, the timeline for these showers has been pushed back a little bit, which should allow most areas in the coverage area to get into to reach or exceed the 70-degree mark, except maybe the far northern portions of northeastern Pennsylvania. You could see some areas stuck in the 60s there, but I do think most areas get 70 to 75-degree ranges today in temperature. This is going to move forward from this point and give you a few showers later in the day. Not a real big deal, though, and then that's going to continue into parts of the evening. And I don't think it really carries overnight, but this is going to be waiting in the wings for Thursday. We'll get into that in a second. Let's first get over the NAM high-res future simulator radar. Starting this off at 1 p.m. You can see a few showers out here in central PA. This is where the cold front is, and it's going to be moving eastward into the warmer air. But again, this is delayed. This is now mid-afternoon. Earlier runs had a line of showers going all the way over to extreme eastern Pennsylvania from the Lehigh Valley down to Lancaster, but it's now back further. So this is going to allow for some increased heating. You will have the clouds increase later in the day, probably after 3 p.m. in many areas. And then you're going to see the showers move eastward. Here's 4, here's 5, here's 6. I wouldn't be surprised to see a thunderstorm pop up in here. This is now 6 p.m. though. Big difference from earlier runs that were showing this coming in about 3 or 4 o'clock. So it is holding off a little bit. That's going to allow the temperatures to definitely get to 70 to 75. 75 will probably be down here in these areas toward Philadelphia, south central Pennsylvania, or maybe mainly just southeastern Pennsylvania, because we are going to be capped with the clouds further westward where we saw those impressive warmth areas yesterday. But we are going to have this continue off the south, and then just some residual showers through the evening. Not a real big deal here, but some showers are going to continue through the evening and parts of the overnight for mainly the southeastern areas. And then we turn our attention to Thursday through Sunday. We're going to have a kind of like a ring of fire pattern here. This is what we talk about this in the summertime when we have this high pressure sitting off to the southeast here, and everything's kind of going on in the outer periphery up and over that high pressure, the outer periphery of it. So guess where we are? Right on the outer periphery. So that's going to give us rain showers for 4 straight days, it looks like. And it's not going to be constant, but you will have periods of showers moving through here on Thursday, and then that starts to taper off in the afternoon. You might get a little bit of a break in here where you just get some spotty drizzle and showers here and there. And then we have another round come through on Friday. And we're going to have to watch this period here on Thursday. Some models were indicating maybe some freezing rain in the very far northern tier of Pennsylvania. I don't think it really gets beyond that. The trends have been for this to be a warmer system now, so maybe some spotty freezing drizzle up in or rain up in these far northern counties of Pennsylvania. I mean very far northern, up near the Pennsylvania-New York border is where we're looking at for that. I don't think New Jersey gets into it. We're going to watch Sussex and maybe Orange County, southeastern New York, those areas also for maybe some brief icing as well. But then going forward from this, here's Friday, another round coming in. This is going to be a little bit further north, central and northern areas mostly on Friday, and then that moves off, and then you get a break. Not a break in the clouds, though. You're still going to maintain the clouds, I think, but then you have another round coming in. This is going to be another system bringing in a warm front that's going to come through on Saturday, and it's probably mainly afternoon on Saturday. It's going to remain cloudy in the morning, then the showers come in during the afternoon period, continuing the overnight, and then here is Sunday with more showers. There's the cold front, though. Cold front's back here. This is going to dry us out completely once this moves through. So we do get clearing overnight Sunday night after the entire weekend is pretty much washed out. And then we get to Monday and Tuesday, and we have mostly sunny skies to deal with on both days, it looks like. Not dealing with any precipitation, it looks like, on either day. Partly to mostly sunny skies, both expected both Monday and Tuesday, but we're going to stay above average in temperatures. Not quite as warm as we just were, but we are going to be talking about temperatures in the near 50 or right around there, somewhere upper 40s to low 50s across the coverage area, both Monday and Tuesday. So the temperature department, as far as the temperature is concerned, with this rain on Thursday, we are going to be chillier and probably stuck in the 40s for most areas. And same thing here on Friday until that front lifts off to the north. We do get into the 50s here on both Saturday and Sunday. Okay, we're going to be it'll be a mild day both days, well into the 50s it looks like, both Saturday and Sunday, and then we're staying in the 50s behind this cold front Monday and Tuesday. I'm Eastern PA with a 30 meteorologist Bobby Marchers. That is your outlook for February 21st, 2018. Have a great Wednesday.